Hey everybody, I know I haven't been on YouTube in a while. It's mostly due to health issues, but sometimes I like to discuss other topics as well when I hear about things. Now, I don't usually talk about celebrity deaths at all or anybody's death at all, but this is really interesting because I love old films. I love a lot of like older actors, right? Um, but this case that I want to talk about just happened a few days ago, a day ago or so. And some of the facts about it is driving me nuts. So let's talk about it, okay? And I'll try to put some pictures and some details that I found on here. Gene Hackman and his wife Betsy found dead. I just gotta read this because this is insane to me. It didn't seem suspicious until I started reading about it more. But it said Gene Hackman was likely dead for 9 days before he and his wife were found. Also, one of the dogs had died as well, but there were 2 other dogs roaming free. The one that passed was a German Shepherd. People were saying the dog was in the closet. The dog was just a few feet away from Betsy, the one that passed. Then people were saying the dog was locked in a closet, and then people say that it was in a kennel. So, it's important for a case, especially something like this. Even little details are important, you know? So when they keep changing the details and people keep changing things, that's what makes things harder to be solved. It was also determined that it was not a carbon monoxide poisoning. At first I was thinking that, and then I read more into it when more information came out about it. But let me know in the comment section what you think this is. Because Gene Hackman was, what was he, like 90, 95 or something? He was very old. And she was in her 60s, early 60s, so I just find it weird. And I thought they maybe had a pact or something and they went together, but that's not the case because they were found in separate rooms. I think she was in a bathroom. I don't know where he was. They think he had a fall because his sunglasses were laying right next to him. So, I don't know, I just find it weird. And plus he had 2 adult children that hadn't talked to him in a while. And I'm like, I mean, I understand that not every child is close to their parents. I get it. But still. Let me read this a little bit. It says, data from actor Gene Hackman's pacemaker shows he was likely dead for 9 days before he and his wife were found dead at their New Mexico home, authorities said. The pacemaker shows Hackman's last event was recorded on February 17th. Santa Fe County Sheriff Aiden Mendoza said at a Friday news conference. According to the pathologist, I think this is a very good assumption that was his last days of his life, the sheriff said. It says Hackman and his wife along with their dog were found dead this week in circumstances officials deemed suspicious enough to warrant thorough investigation. Yeah, I think they're trying to do a search warrant, or they want to do a search warrant. That's what I've heard. It says 2 green cellular devices were removed, along with 3 medicines, a thyroid medication used to treat high blood pressure or chest pain, and Tylenol, according to the inventory released Friday as part of a search warrant affidavit in Santa Fe County Court. Also seized by sheriff deputies were records from MyQuest, a medical diagnostic service, and a 2025 monthly planner, it says. The causes of death for Hackman, 95, and Betsy are not known. The pair did not show any external trauma, and there were no immediate signs of foul play according to preliminary autopsies and officials. There were also no immediate signs of carbon monoxide or natural gas leak. See, this is just really weird. It's a weird case. It is a really weird case. Not for the fact that they were both found dead, but their dog too. I don't know. Something just seems really off. Not to mention there was a orange pill bottle close by her in the bathroom that had pills scattered everywhere, and there was a space heater close to her head. And they said that her face was bloated and her hands and feet were already showing the mummification process, so they had been decomposing. This is just all insane to me. I don't know how anybody didn't check on them for 9 days. 9 days. And also the, groundskeeper, if I'm not mistaken, had called 911 because he had seen 2 dead bodies. Why did nobody visit the home or check on them in 9 days? 9 days is kind of a long time in my opinion, especially for somebody that's 95 years old. I'm surprised nobody checked on them. It says both Hackman and his wife tested negative for carbon monoxide, likely ruling it out as a potential cause of death, Mendoza said Friday. The couple's bodies were found in separate rooms in their secluded house with scattered pills found next to the wife. According to the sheriff's office, investigators have not yet determined whether Hackman and his wife died at the same time. Mendoza told NBC's Today Show on Friday morning, but they both likely had been dead for some time before they were discovered. It appears to be several days, possibly even up to a couple weeks. Ooh, wow, Mendoza said, and narrowing down exactly when could be a challenge. Investigators are working to piece a timeline together by analyzing a planner found at the home and cell phone data according to phone calls, text messages, events, and photos. They'll also be interviewing maintenance workers, family members, and security at the couple's gated community. It says, we're doing a reverse timeline, Mendoza said Friday. We're doing a timeline from the time of death and the autopsy and the results, and we're going to start working our way backwards. Wow. It says 911 callers saw Hackman and wife lying on the floor. But the weird thing is they're saying unidentified 911 caller. They gotta figure out who the 911 caller is. It's just weird. It says Hackman and his wife's bodies were discovered by maintenance workers at the home just before 2 p.m. local time Wednesday. The sheriff's office affidavit for a search warrant obtained by CNN affiliate KOAT states. Okay. It says a caller told 911 they could see 2 unconscious people through a window but could not enter the home. Okay, I have a question. I also heard that the front door was open. How could this person not enter the home? Make that make sense to me. And the guy said, no, dude, they're not moving. Just send somebody out here real quick. Okay, I'm not going to read the rest of it because I've pretty much talked about all of it. But let me know in the comment section what you think about this because it is very puzzling to me. And I don't usually talk about people's deaths, celebrity deaths, or anybody's deaths, but it just felt weird. It just felt off to me. You know what? I shouldn't joke about death or anything, but they needed Columbo to figure this out. But let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this? Which part sounds suspicious to you? Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Click the notification bell to get notified for new upcoming reaction videos. My Facebook is at Have a Very Nice Day. And as always, thank you all for watching and keep on rocking. Peace. And there will be new reactions coming up this week.